Swain, lead us off.
I'm ready to go home.
Nothing to say.
Oh my God.
We all started off by, let's just get this over with.
Chris, you're up. What do you got?
What bowl game are we going to?
Diego Pavia said he was about to come in here and do exactly what he did.
And he did it.
And he did it. We let it happen. I mean, that's probably the hardest pill to swallow here.
But respect to him for
No.
disrespect, but no respect.
Yeah, I mean,
You know what I'm saying?
like Vanderbilt's a better football team than Tennessee. They've been
100%.
all year long.
Yeah.
All year long.
It sucks to say
But
that.
to call your shot that way, to be disrespectful about it, and still be able to do it, and then strike the Heisman pose in the end zone.
It's disrespectful. Here's what I would say, man. Marquise Barrett, who Boski knows, web football, he told me. He told me it was going to happen. He said it's been building. He said Vanderbilt's been doing their thing. And ultimately, you and I think all of us on this table, you don't expect for this kind of thing to happen. But they said it, they did it, and they came in our trap, and they took over our trap.
So Austin and I were talking before we came out here for the show, and I said, I don't know what was worth the Georgia State game or this. And Austin said, no, you can't even say that because he goes, Vanderbilt's good. And I said, no, for an old guy who's been around here since 1996, okay, I know I say this, I sound like Rick Russo saying I've been covering the balls for 78 years, but I have. I cannot get in my mind that Vanderbilt came in here and is the better team and beat Tennessee by 3 touchdowns. I can't do it.
Look at the teams that are going to be that are either in the playoff or have battled for the playoff. Vanderbilt, Indiana. I mean, you can even teams like Georgia Tech have had solid years.
Texas Tech.
That's right. But I mean, the NIL era has leveled the playing field. That's not to say that the Alabamas and Georgias.
How much
who
is
are playing-
Vanderbilt
who are-
spending? Are they spending a lot?
That's the great unknown because there's no transparency in it, right? Like there are people that have lists. And
Come on, man, you know.
No, I don't. There's no transparency in it. I mean, you don't know exact numbers, and I mean that's
I think
what it is.
To your point, Austin, yes, the NIL is a big deal. I'm just telling you guys, when you get a couple dudes that believe in one another.
And they're older.
Right? So you have a 22, 23, 24-year-old that have played together at one place, and they come together at another place, and they get a couple good players. Swain, man, like, when you got some dudes that believe in one another, like, I knew you were going to catch the ball. You knew if they threw it to me, I was going to catch the ball. We knew those things. And as you get older and those things happen, you just feel so comfortable, man. I would never feel comfortable enough to say that Vandy was going to come here and beat us like that. But I just think that means something.
Well, Clark Lee, when he first got there, he brought in Barton Simmons from the recruiting world.
Yep.
And he's been awesome at evaluating talent, bringing in talent. You guys mentioned that the team is a little bit older, and that certainly makes a huge deal because you're getting guys who are 2-3 years in the weight room program, and that was a difference on Saturday because, boy, the line of scrimmage was theirs all night long. So, I mean, their goal and purpose was to beat Tennessee. That's all they talked about.
Yeah.
And they did it, and it was like we didn't see it coming. Like this is what they wanted to do. This is what they said they were going to do.
And you said the goal and the purpose, but, like, it wasn't just like they ran the ball, bro.
No, they threw it on the last possession.
But for the game, they ran the ball, bro.
Like, they wanted to hang 50.
I agree.
Their last possession,
They did.
They were trying
threw
to do it.
and then they started running the football.
If you go back, he play actions. He rolls right. He looks back to somebody streaking left, but Tennessee had it covered. Then he just dumped it out over there and gained like 12 yards. Yes, they were going to try to hang 50.
Exactly.
As they should.
I mean, listen, make them like it. I mean, they said, hey, you're going to eat this dog food and you're going to like it, right? I mean, like that's what they did to Tennessee last night. I mean, the age stuff I do think is a big deal. Tennessee's the youngest roster in the league. Vanderbilt's the oldest, and that stuff matters. You go back and listen to Jason Swain's air checks on the Swain event 10 years ago and Jason Swain doing the radio today. Much more seasoned. No different than Mark doing it or you selling cars or whatever else. You're pitched to somebody who comes on the lot. Like that stuff matters, and it just does. And like it doesn't make it any easier to stomach. Again, it's not losing because plenty of teams have lost to Vanderbilt. It's how you lost, and that's what it boils down to.
I think it's how you lost. I think the other important thing, guys, is depth, right? Like we're seeing the opportunity of depth. I think we've seen guys play better, but I think in this moment in today's world, you have to have it too deep that can come in and step up and not have a drop off. Our team this year, for whatever reason, have not been able to step up and do things.
So let me ask you, go to you. You love it when I ask you NIL questions. I don't know what it is. You just love talking about it. Okay, so here we go. Obviously, you figured out that Vanderbilt being older was an advantage for them. Okay, that was a negative. Here's the positive. We've talked about all the programs that can turn it around in 1 year. Yep. They can go out and get it done. Does Tennessee change their approach? If they're the youngest team now, do they say, we've got to load up on the portal and get older guys?
Well, this is not year 1 or year 2 of Josh Heupel's tenure. This is year 5. So, like,
about to be year 6.
Year 5 is done.
About to be year 6.
Well, you shouldn't have been the youngest team in the SEC.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
That's
what I'm saying.
That's the first thing.
Correct.
So we're not going to gloss over that fact. You shouldn't have been in that position in the first
100%,
place.
100%.
But can you? Yeah, absolutely, you can. The question is, what are you going to do at quarterback? Because you got to be good at quarterback. Are you going to have an older team defensively, offensively, go to the portal, and then have 2 freshman quarterbacks, first-time starting quarterbacks? Or are you going to try to go get another Diego Pavia? You're going to go try to get another seasoned quarterback in the portal? Because Josh Heupel has only been successful here with experienced, older quarterbacks.
Well, there's a question.
I think that's what you got to do, man. I mean, yeah, we got some dudes coming in. We got one here, and we got one coming in. But I think personally, defensively, we've seen this year, if you don't have defensive backs that can stop and that can do stuff, you are going to be in trouble.
It starts up front. You don't have enough girth. You need some silverback gorillas up front. You don't have enough D tackles. Like that's where it starts. And then absolutely, you need some guys at linebacker. You need some playmakers on the outside. But it starts up front. This is a man league, line of scrimmage league in the SEC, and the schedule only gets harder next year.
Go to the quarterback position. Go to the quarterback position.
I was going to agree with Jason. It's defensive tackles and safety.
Well, I'm with you there, but I'm just saying, I got it, but I'm saying let's go to the quarterback position. You've got McIntyre and Faison Brandon, Merklinger, you feel like it's going to head out the door. So you've got 2 young bucks who've never played a meaningful snap in college at all.
Gotta go find one.
You going to go find one?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I think it depends on who you can get. What's the deal with Joey, right? I mean, I asked Joey last night. I said, "You said all the right things about this being it and all this," but I said, if the case was granted for you to have another year of eligibility,
what would Tennessee do?
I think the pressure would be probably on them to bring him back.
Were there?
Yeah, I do, because he threw for over 3,000 yards and. He did it in basically, 3 months preparation.
Do you believe he's a championship-winning quarterback? I think he was really good.
I don't know. I don't know. I think I understand the case that people make to bring him back. I also understand the case of, this was a nice stopgap. Let's go in a different direction. It's a fun story, nice story.
Great guy, great kid. Everything.
Man.
Kid.
And so I just. The next, I call this the 3-6-9. The next 3 days are pivotal because it leads into signing day.
Does that have anything to do with 6-7?
The next 6, no. The next, the next 6 weeks are pivotal because that's what leads you into the portal. And then the next 9 months before you play your next game.
I thought that was like a Little John reference.
Wow, this was great.
Yeah,
3-6-9.
I just ultimately, this thing's not too. I know the fans are upset. They got a right to be upset. This thing's not that far off the tracks, though. If the right moves are made, whether it be in the portal, coaching staff, whatever, I think you can get this thing going right back in the right direction.
Here's my question to you, Austin.
But
what's the number one thing? Is it defense?
20 seconds to break. 20 seconds to break. 20 seconds to break.
It's everything.
It's neither.
It's everything.
You just said you weren't that far off the tracks, and then he asked you what you got to fix, and you said everything.
Well, no, it's not that far off the tracks, but you've got to make the right moves with your staff.
Hang on.
And you got to make the right moves in the portal. You have to go and get some guys.
Write it down.
No. He does radio. Stand by, caller. We'll get to you right after the break. Hold that thought, Swain. We'll do it when we come back, and I'll let you finish your thought. But the producer's yelling in my ear. We'll be right back.
We control the show, right?
No, we don't.
A beacon of hope in a world of high prices. Ted Russell Ford is East Tennessee's #1 volume Ford dealer.
At the Super Dealer, you choose how to conquer the road. Gas, diesel, hybrid, or all electric. Right now, get up to $23,656 off MSRP on select Ford F-150s. Or get as low as 0% for 60 months. Come see the Super Dealer today at either Ted Russell Ford location,
Parkside Drive or Kingston Pike.
Hi, I'm Laura Ash. I'm a State Farm agent here in West Knoxville. I love to serve all of East Tennessee for all of your home, car, life, and business insurance. If you need anything insurance related, give us a call at 675-0888.
I'm Tennessee basketball player JP Estrella. Let me give you a tour here of the offices at Knoxville Smiles. Dr. Costa is placing implants with a robot, and it's all done digitally. There's no guessing with this since it's all robotic. Dr. Wilco is the newest addition to the office. He loves to research the latest and greatest in technology, so the other doctors go to him for the newest product information and techniques. Dr. Malone is building teeth in the mouth. To him, cosmetic bonding is more like artwork. He does this without cutting your teeth down. It's all about building them up. Guys, we still have a problem. Do y'all have a bigger chair?
I know you're super busy right now, but I ordered some ribeyes and a few other things for curbside pickup at Food City. Can you grab it on your way home?
Sure thing, hon. Gotta run. Wait, did you get some of those twice baked potatoes? Okay, love ya. Really gotta run.
Got a lot going on? Let the professional shoppers do the work for you. Just set a pickup time and your groceries will be ready. Try curbside pickup at Food City today.
Oh, sorry. We need dog food too.
Switching things up just a little bit. I'm throwing something in here. Keys to the Vols' success, okay? Brought to you by Garza Law. So here we go. The 5 teams out of the SEC that will very likely make the playoff. Here's the top defenses in the SEC.
Let's say Tennessee.
Hang on, follow me for a second.
If
the 5 teams that make the playoff, if the 5 teams that make the playoff are Oklahoma, Alabama, Georgia, Texas A&M, and Ole Miss, there's where they rank on the defensive side in the SEC. If you're looking and saying, where does Tennessee need to improve to get there? Tennessee ranks out of 16 teams.
And where were they last year
14th.
on that list? And where were they at the end of the year? They were in the CFP. I mean,
They're
to his
probably
point,
13 or 14. Like, where were they
no,
last
no,
year?
God, no. They were high last year.
Yeah, they were higher last year.
Tennessee's defense was way high. They're the top 5 defense.
Here's the bottom line. Back to the point of what we were saying in the last segment. If you're going to win in this conference and you're going to play for a national championship, you better be good on the defensive side of the ball. How do you fix that?
Get a first-round defensive end like James Pierce back.
Do you start there
It
or do you
starts,
start higher?
it starts up front. And it starts up front with defensive tackles. That's where it starts because that's where Tennessee
interior.
is
Interior
missing.
defense.
Tennessee did not defend the run that well this year.
Yeah, they're missing that. So you start with that.
Girth,
and then I
as you
think-
said earlier, girth.
Yes, and then linebacker, you got to be better. Like the linebacker play is not good enough. Safety play is not good enough. I thought Ty Redmond showed us a lot this season. There's a lot to build on with him.
He's a freshman.
I
Like,
mean,
he stepped up
boy,
aggressively.
he got
Georgia
better.
picked on him.
He got better all
I agree.
year long.
I
And was
agree.
really good towards the end of the season. Then you have Rick Gibson coming back. So, but it starts at linebacker, it starts at D tackle, safety. You got to be really good in the interior. And then beyond that, like, it's really a mentality thing for me. Like, program-wise, I feel like we're finesse. I feel like we're a little soft with a capital T. And I think that has to be addressed. I think to have the penalties that we've had over the years, I think that's a mental breakdown. Some of the things that happened in the game last night, where it's 3rd and 12, we get a 15-yard penalty roughing a passer. Like, that's not mental toughness at all. And I think we have to be better there. I think we need to practice harder, be a little bit tougher. I think the discipline is lacking because we're not tough enough.
Does it start even higher than that? Does it start with the defensive coaching staff?
Yeah, I think at the end of the day, you are who you are, and you are like your last game, right? I think defensively, guys, the mentality, like Swain said, is tough. You have to have defensive linemen that are willing to go in there, stick their nose in there, just be tough, man. Like, guys are running the ball down our third. I saw a couple of those plays yesterday, Swain, in the 10-yard line, like going in, and when it's 3rd and 4th and goal, Vandy's dudes were pushing us around, right? They're pushing us back behind the line of scrimmage. And I think that's the mentality that you have to have. If you look back to last year, we weren't getting pushed around on the defensive line. Our defensive line pushed other people back, which is why you saw those games and you're supposed to be able to do that. We also lost 3 games at home this year, guys. That's a tough thing to do.
That is.
That's tough.
Well, considering, I mean, really the only games he had lost, since year 1 at home were to Georgia.
Right.
That was it.
There you go.
Year 1, he lost to Pitt. He lost to Ole Miss.
There you go.
But after that, I mean, it's just been to Georgia. And all of a sudden you lose 3, and then the last one, again, it's just how you lost. You got manhandled, and, just.
So I ask you again,
Oklahoma game was the same
quarterback,
way.
D-line, which one?
I think we've seen that Heupel can win with any quarterback. I think it's more important to go get pieces around.
Yes.
Even if you say, look, go back to 2004. Tennessee were out there with Brent Schaefer and Eric Ainge with 2 young quarterbacks and made it work. Like I understand everybody says you'd love to have an older quarterback. I want dudes. I want dudes around the
Yes.
quarterback. If the quarterback is who they're recruited to be, which George and Faison are both highly sought after, highly thought of guys, I want top shelf safety. I want top shelf tackles.
Yep.
I want to get tougher. I'm with Swain. I think you want to be a different mindset going into next year, and I think that starts up front. I know where Rodney Garner is in terms of his mindset. I think the offensive line's got to be a tougher group in 2026.
How loyal can you be when we're talking? I mean, you look at all the coaches. You look at all the coaches that were fired this year at key jobs. Lane Kiffin leaves Ole Miss and goes to LSU today. Tony, if you want to throw the graphic up, you can, just because of the fact that we've never seen a year where there's been as much turnover of coaches where loyalty is out the door. Loyalty is out the door. And it's hard, I think, when Tennessee, let's look back just a year ago. Let's look back at where we were, and there's some of those key openings, Arkansas and Auburn, Florida, Ole Miss now. LSU was on the list. They're both on the list. We threw them both in there. A year ago, this team's in the playoff. I'm going to put it in golfing terms. If you're shooting in the 70s all the time and you have one really bad round, you shoot in the 90s, do you panic? Or do you go back to the driving range? Do we panic if we're Tennessee? They were in the playoff just a year ago.
No, I don't think we panic at all. I mean,
you know what I mean?
The series and how Heupel's built this thing, guys. It's been a building series, right? Like, no one thought Nico would leave, right? Like, we didn't think Nico would leave, and we had to go and pull and plug and play. There's no panic. You just have to get better. You have to take some self-evaluation. You have to go on the defensive side. Look at that. Mike Matthews, Brazel. You look at those guys like Brandon Staley. Like, those guys did a lot more than we expected this year. A lot. I think Ethan Davis played a lot better than we expected him to play. So offensively, we have some weapons that we think can come back. We'll see what Lance Hurd does. We'll see kind of interior line. But defensively, we have to get better, and we have to be able to stop the run, and we have to be able to make sure we can get off the down on third down.
I got to take another break. Swain, hold that thought. You've been looking off into the distance for a while, and I've known you long enough. That means the thoughts are brewing. We're going to see what's going on in his head when we come back in the Food City locker room. It's presented by Garza Law.
I get new clubs if I'm
Me, it's
bad
putter.
around.
Make your holiday wishes come true when you visit Ted Russell Lincoln Knoxville during the Lincoln Wish List Sales Event. The power of Sanctuary is in your hands with 0% financing, $0 down, and 0 payments for 90 days on select new 2025 Lincoln models. Plus, receive a $1,000 bonus cash on all 2025 Lincolns. It's time to unwrap savings and treat yourself to elegance, comfort, and innovation. Visit Ted Russell Lincoln Knoxville and watch your wishes become a reality during the Lincoln Wish List Sales Event.
This water makes my hair so dry and brittle.
AquaClear can fix that.
Jeez, I hate the way my water smells.
AquaClear can fix that.
No matter how much lotion I use, my skin is always so dry.
AquaClear can fix that.
Here we are again at one of our favorite times of the year.
It's time for the Fish Pantry Christmas card mail out. You guys have been huge supporters of Fish for many years.
Send your Christmas card list to Fish, and they mail Christmas cards to everyone on your list. They stamp, mail, and send them for a mere $5 donation per card. That's it.
The need has never been greater.
Why don't you visit fishpantry.org for all the details.
In trouble.
Oh, I still wish that we could just do the show of what we talk about in the commercial break. Everybody gets all riled up.
Swain gets riled up.
We come back on.
Swain gets riled
up. We come back on and get all calmed down again. Okay, so how important is the next 369? In this, sorry, I'm trying to sound good.
Damn thing fine.
I got to sound like the transfer portal. How aggressive? Were you starting defensive line come January?
I'm starting defensive tackle, but I'm going
middle of the
all
defense.
out. I'm going all out. Yeah, middle of the defense.
Just that
safety, linebacker,
D tackles, linebackers.
This
is that your whole focus?
This way, yes.
I'm getting ballers all over, man.
Yeah.
I'm more aggressive now than I ever have been
defensively.
On the defensive side or just overall?
First, but overall, I need players all over.
I'm pulling a Tony Vitello, who at the end of last year decided, okay, these are the guys I'm going to roll with that I want on my team.
But I got to get some dudes.
And then I'm going to go get some dudes to put around them.
Yep.
And that's what you got to do. I think you want to look at it and go, okay, we like what Deshaun brings. We know what Deshaun Bishop is. We know what Braylon Staley is, and so on and so forth. Now, let's go build around that with positions. And the positions we're talking about are what he just said, the interior, straight down the middle of the defense.
Straight down the
defensive tackle, middle linebacker, and most importantly for me, safety.
Do you think Tennessee has the funds to go buy a championship like Texas Tech?
Yes.
100%. What are we talking about?
Yes. Do you want to do it? Do you
There's
like
a difference.
A year ago,
maybe that's the way I should have worded it.
A year ago, they changed their philosophy, which was not to go heavily into the portal, to roll with the young, basically say, hey, we're going to push Jordan Ross to the field. We're not going to go and cover up players that we think have talent. And I think some of those guys have played a lot this year, and they're better for it. But you need now to build around those guys.
Depth.
Going into next year. But yeah, you got to go get some legit guys.
Here's the thing, back to the loyalty thing that I said. Can you be loyal to any young guys? Can you be loyal and say, hey, we're still going to stick with you because you're our guys and you believe in us, we believe in you? Or do you just say, you know what, screw it?
Well, listen, at the end of the day, there's no loyalty in this whole thing because kids can come and go as they please. Coaches can come and go as they please. So you got to do what's best for you and whatever you think it takes to win. And if that means upsetting a few young kids, it is what it is. You have to go win. This thing is so fragile from a standpoint of, yeah, it's not too far off. You could be sitting here talking about college football playoff a year from now if you go get the right guys and make the right moves this offseason.
$25 million for his NIL roster.
I got 45 seconds before I've got to get to a break here. I guess
all
my
we do
question
is take breaks on the show. What are we doing?
Well, I got a producer. So is loyalty different now than it was when you guys played?
Yes,
yeah, it's different, man. There's no loyalty. Loyalty's in a paycheck, and loyalty's in winning. You don't win, then
when they played, they had to sit out a year if they transferred.
Yeah, so I mean, the loyalty doesn't matter. It's about winning.
In today's world, we wouldn't be friends.
Is this where college sports has kind of gotten ruined?
It's great to me.
I wouldn't say it's ruined. I would say it's just different.
I love it. I love it. I mean,
it's just like Vanderbilt being good. It's
I'm just telling you, if I play with Swain and Swain can get the bag, you know what I'm saying? Get your bag.
Yeah.
You already know
it's
what
not ruined. It's just different.
It's just
different.
different.
But it's more competitive, more parity. I mean, it's different. It's not ruined.
No.
I love it when you watch a college football game, and from the old school guy here, you know, there's a part of SMU, TCU, and all that stuff, and the death penalty, as they say, he's out there working hard because he's trying to get that paycheck. And you're like, we couldn't even talk about that 5 years ago, and now every year a player is in a contract year. Yeah. Every year they're in a contract year.
Every year is a contract year. We'll talk about all that and more when we come back. Swain, Brown, Porcelain Pack.
You threw the break?
Porcelain Pack.
Yeah.
Matlock Tire Service and Auto Repair is proud to be celebrating 70 years of serving East Tennessee. That's 70 years of old school customer service, trustworthy auto repair, and of course, great deals on tires. Each one of our 5 convenient East Tennessee locations feature family-friendly waiting areas, and you can schedule appointments and search for tires right on our website at matlocktireservice.com. Modern convenience, hometown values. For 70 years and counting, Matlock Tire Service and Auto Repair.
Hello, I'm Dr. Joel Ash, a Knoxville native and the owner of Ash Chiropractic and Wellness. We would like to help you on every step along your health journey, whether that's chiropractic care, soft tissue work, or diet and exercise help. I'm located in the Renaissance Plaza. You can give me a call at 865-671-1000.
Hi, I'm Matt Marshall with Exterior Home Solutions.
Hi, I'm Dustin Woodson, also with Exterior Home Solutions.
We are now easier than ever to find, right off of I-75 and Merchants Road.
It's a new location, but the same trusted expertise in roofing and siding that you've come to trust over the past 25 years.
Local quality craftsmanship, licensed and insured.
For the best and most trusted name in roofing and siding, scan the QR code on your screen.
Exterior Home Solutions, when it has to be the best.
Community banking is about location and much more. It's about family. We reside in your community. We are a part of your community. At Commercial Bank, our commitment extends beyond the walls of our branches. It's displayed each day in the opportunities we provide, the money we give back, and the time we commit, all to help improve the lives of the people, families, and businesses that make our communities great. Commercial Bank, life made better.
Here we are again at one of our favorite times of the year.
It's time for the Fish Pantry Christmas card mail out. You guys have been huge supporters of Fish for many years.
Send your Christmas card list to Fish, and they mail Christmas cards to everyone on your list. They stamp, mail, and send them for a mere $5 donation per card. That's it.
The need has never been greater.
Why don't you visit fishpantry.org for all the detail.
But time now for the keys to the game, brought to you by Garza Law. Wherever you are across the state of Tennessee, our Coach Garza and the Garza Law Firm can help you out. Why hire an out-of-state lawyer to handle your in-state issues? GarzaLaw.com. Get the help you need whenever challenges come your way. Keys to the game. I guess it's keys to whatever's coming up in a bowl game.
Mine is simple. Just get the young players developed, get ready to play. I mean, don't know who you're going to play in the bowl game. So
moving on.
Don't have a key for the opponent.
Chris, what do you got?
Who cares? I mean, honestly, linebacker DB play. I think we want to see that.
Do you play Joey?
Do you play Joey? Do you not play Joey? Do you like what goes on with that?
That was the old in with the new,
what's
man.
the identity, man? Like, are we going to run the ball? Like, Vanderbilt literally came in here and embarrassed us. But I mean, honestly, who cares?
If Aguilar comes in here and he's gone, I mean, you talk about from Mrs. Doubtfire, just a drive-by fruity.
I'm interested to see where Tennessee goes. Are they in that December 27th Gator Bowl? That sounds like a disaster.
Let's go to Nashville, baby. Let's go to Cashville.
That was awful.
That's like a day. That's like leaving the day after Christmas Day or down and back to Jacksonville. I'm more fascinated. It's really a conundrum. If they're in the Duke's Mayo Bowl. Because I've always said if Heupel ever ended up in that game, he would intentionally try to lose so he didn't have mayonnaise dumped on him.
I love mayonnaise.
But I don't think he can really afford to do that the current mood. So, yeah. I mean, it's like in that first game of the year, he had Jace put on the leather helmet.
Yeah.
He'd make Jace get over here, make his kid get dumped with the mayonnaise.
Getting dumped with the mayonnaise is better than losing a bowl game and dealing with this fan base the entire offseason after losing to Vanderbilt the way you did.
Can you imagine losing to Vanderbilt and then losing the bowl game?
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
Take that
we
mayo
don't want that.
bath.
We don't want
Take
that.
that mayo back.
Take the cheese and bath.
Hey,
Take the mayo
you didn't got to tell him twice. You don't have to tell him twice. This guy would eat mayo. He just squeezes out of the packets.
I love mayo.
Yeah, I'm like Homer Simpson in the movie theater.
Oh, we got Will Levis Cocker over here.
I am clipping that.
Will
What you
Levis
just did.
Cocker. I love mayo.
We'll see you next week. We'll talk about something next week on the Food City Locker Room presented by Garza Law. We'll see you later.